Well, kind of what sparked the idea, or what started this all, was about a year ago, Pastor Tim did a whole series on Revelation, starting from the beginning to the end, and of course all the details in the middle. And as I sat there listening, I had, of course, all these mental imagination was just going crazy. All these scenes of what could be a movie. How to use what Revelations was, and just depict it to be this really cool, awesome thing. And of course, I go and tell Chad, and then he just runs with it from there.
We were talking the other day, and what we're trying to do is get this. We got this sparked idea of Revelations, this huge, vast book, but to bring it down to a level of how people can really get it and like it, and
who can relate to it.
Relate to it in a real life scenario, but also be like, wow, that was really amazing. That was cool. That was sweet. Every time you go to the movie theater, we go to the movies and we're just like, oh wow, that was really good animation. That was really good CGI. So we're bringing all this stuff together and telling this great story. As far as casting goes, casting is casting, and that's one of the challenges of this movie is finding people who can actually portray these characters, because we have the main character is always the main character. We have the mom. We have all this different stuff. We have the Antichrist. We have even all the way down to angels and the fighting and all this stuff. So really, what we're doing is we're calling out not just to Parkersburg, not just the Mid Ohio Valley, but to other areas. And we've had a pretty good response. But I guess what we're looking for, not only in this DVD, but in essence of this whole thing, is finding casting. Now, whether that's whether it's extras, because we have a lot of extra scenes, right?
Right.
So
right.
we have a lot of extras. We need not just extras. We need actors. We need film. We need boom mic holders. We need lighting.
Yeah, crew.
We need crew. And to put this all together is something that we need. Every aspect.
Revelation doesn't just deal with one group of people. It involves
The whole world.
everybody.
Yeah, it involves the whole world.
And so, to reach out to those, who have the drive and want to do this, to help us out, then, we're, reaching out to those. And so we can have everybody's input. We can have everybody involved that deserves to be involved.
We're doing this as a donation-based movie.
Right.
So, we're not only are we trying to collaborate with casting and, just getting rid of the denomination, but we're also getting, money donations to try to, because, everything costs. You got your camera, you got your crew, you got your food, you got your, bringing people in, hotels, you got actors, even though it's a quote-unquote non-profit movie production, you still have all this, nothing's free. And we're looking, you want to give $5, you want to give $100, whatever you feel in your heart to make, because none of this is going towards us. None of this is going to any of the actors or the crew or anything. This is all going towards, the camera rentals, the production rentals, and some of the gas even. There's just different stuff. So it's not, none of this is going to us. It's all like,
none of us are going to be on salary. No one's
going
to be
salary.
paid by the hour or anything.
Brad Pitt out here or something like that.
It's God's people trying to do God's work.
Exactly.
And try not to let anything hinder us or get in our road. We're all about community. We're all about reaching out to other believers and other friends and brothers and sisters. And so, by asking for support from other churches, not like Chad said, outside of Mid Ohio Valley, we're bringing in, we're coming together, we're unifying under one body of Christ to help for one goal, finding those who have the same passion, the same drive, and can see what we're somewhat seeing and what this can be. And so by helping, by getting help from those and from reaching out, then we are glorifying God, as well as having fun making a movie and reaching out to the lost. So.
See, many people come to me, they're like, you guys are, a non-denominational church, Parkersburg, West Virginia. I say, yeah, but we have not just friends, but we have youth pastors and pastoral people that we know, Baptists. we have Nazarene, we have Methodists, we have, I even know, some, other ones too, we're not just set. What we're trying to do is too many people get caught up in this denomination idea that, if you're Baptist, we can't associate with others. And then that's not it. That's not what God's wanting. In the Bible, it's talking about how, He wants this fellowship of the Christian people. To answer that question to begin with, we always have worked on movies, and we've done our research, days and days of working on this stuff, editing programs. I mean, we have the programs now that were used in big films with James Cameron, like such as Avatar for one. Everything they use is what we have, and we have that on our computers, readily available. HD, everything will be shot in HD, 1080p, not only for high definition, but for movie requirements for the theaters. We need to be shot in HD. So everything is set out and planned, and still is planning to be,
Right.
Obviously the ultimate goal is to get into theaters. So, I guess all in all, what this video, as we said before, to reiterate, is to show everyone, okay, this is the movie that we're trying to do, and that we're going to do, It's something that we're going to do, slowly, sure. And it's going to be filmed, summer 2010. It'll be a set day. There's also be auditions and whatnot. That's all can be contacted. At the end of this video, we'll have contact information. So we're looking for casting. This video is to reach out to churches for casting. And then, finally, we want to see, not just but we need, a budget. And so with that budget, we need, donations. We need any kind of love offerings. And your help, you say, okay, well, I don't have any money. There's kind of a recession going on right now. We're building back up. The stock market, all that kind of stuff. It's not. You want to help by pouring lemonade for the actors. That's good. So any help we can get. Any help at all. We're just kind of giving out a help ad campaign, a pledge, if anything. But definitely, the budget would help extremely, because then we can get better cameras, which ultimately gives a better view of the quality, and then the big time cinemas can, let's look at this, let's make this, I like this.
Right.
Okay, let's, so, and that's really easy to do. A lot of people get caught up, well, it's the big time. Well, this is big time. This is a professional production with professional people, and we're just looking for other actors, and we can teach them. There's tons of stuff we can do. So.
Right, because once again, the ultimate goal is we want to glorify God.
That's the ultimate goal.
We want, if God is put on our hearts to do something like this, we want to honor that. We want to obey that. And so once again, reaching out and asking, the rest of His children for help, and so that we can make this, if this is to build God's kingdom up, then we want to honor that. We want to go through with that to the best that we possibly can. So once again, we ask you for any help. We say thank you in advance, and we hope someday that we can see you in the theaters.